So, what I wanted to do today, I have not been on live or internet on the internet in a while, couple of weeks now. But that's the reason I have to get out. Been out traveling, doing speaking. We've been moving around, making some changes around here. But I wanted to update you all, especially on my main two platforms, TikTok and YouTube, to let you all know about the event that I'm hosting in June. So, June, we are hosting the PPP Mastermind. What does PPP? I'm not talking about the PPP loan. This is called Passion to Purpose to Profits. Okay. So, some of us, like the speakers that I have that are coming out, we have all built businesses from the idea of a mustard seed, pretty much. We had an idea, we decided to stick with it, and now we all have actually built successful businesses and brands. Many are making multiple six figures. Some are earning multiple millions of dollars, right? No, I do not do CPNs. So, wanted to talk to you guys because this is a 2-day event that I'm hosting in Chicago. High Temple on YouTube. This is a 2-day event that I'm hosting in Chicago. This is also my 15-year anniversary. So this month made 15 years in business since 2008. This actually is my 10-year anniversary for being 1,000% self-employed, without a job, without a 9 to 5, right? And so also my birthday is June 7th. So what I decided to do was host a event in Chicago, a 2-day mastermind event where we have guest speakers. We're going to actually be going over some strategies where you can actually implement in your business. I'm not real big with a bunch of these conferences and you just listening to people talk about their success, right? The whole point of this conference is to actually for you all to actually start implementing some strategies, but also hearing from real people, right? A lot of people like to have all of these names and celebrities and all of that, right? But the everyday person and entrepreneur is the ones who are actually running the country, okay? Small business owners outside of these corporations are the ones who are actually running the country and actually making sure that jobs are sustainable and things like that, right? So, we have 4 great entrepreneurs who have built them a solid brand in business that will be speaking on Saturday. So Saturday, June 10th is the main event. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then Sunday is a leadership brunch and mindfulness training where I have a licensed therapist coming out on Sunday, gonna talk to you and empower you on how to actually love on yourself, treat yourself, whether you're in entrepreneurship, whether you're building a business, whether you're trying to change your life, whether you're trying to change your financial situation, right? Everybody doesn't want to start a business, but everybody should be striving for financial freedom, right? Not living check to check, not being in debt, not having all of these worries and stress upon you, right? A lot of people are actually still living in survival mode. And so for me, one of the biggest things that I like to encourage is for you to get out of survival mode and actually live your full life and potential, right? Which is bringing your passion, figuring what that is, turning that into a purpose that is actually going to make you a profit, okay? So that's that. The PPP Mastermind is June 10th and 11th here in Chicago. The early bird tickets right now are $497 for the early bird offer. The tickets itself are almost $600 because, again, this is a 2-day event with some heavy hitters in the room, okay? I'm going over tax strategy. They'll be giving you some strategies from business that you can implement. I also have one of my faves coming, Sheena Marie Beauty. Sheena has built a beauty brand in these last 6 years. She is the go-to celebrity makeup artists in Chicago. Anybody that comes to town, she's done Beyonce's makeup. She's done Cardi B's makeup. She's done Mary J. Blige makeup. Like anybody that's a celebrity. She do SWV makeup. She do half of the people that's on reality TV show right now. She does all of their makeup, her and her team, right? So she's going to be a speaker, which I love her because I've seen her business and brand grow over these last 6 years, right? So again, this conference is going to be people that are real, right? Real people just like you and I who have actually, like I said, taken an idea and built it from the ground up. Also, Byron and Sharnice will be on. They are also from Chicago, the mobile home investment team couple that I'm always talking about. They'll be sharing how they have built their $1 million business, right? So you guys may want to come on to Chicago and get in the room, okay? Like I said, tickets are on sale right now. We officially launch everything tomorrow, but I'm coming on today to give you all a heads up of what's happening, all right? I am working, so I'm not on here doing a whole bunch of information and giving y'all all this advice that I've been giving y'all all over the internet for the last couple of years. But if you got anything, since I haven't been on here, I'll probably come back on and change the title and do a different topic. I actually just did another Navy Federal loan, so I am going to talk about that at some point this week. But then I also want to share some other stuff with you all regarding credit unions, and that'll be next week. But tonight, right now, while we're on here, I'm probably going to get off, and then I may get back on like in another 20, 30 minutes. Okay, that's YouTube. Let me see, can I put... I couldn't comment before when I'm on my phone on YouTube. Yep, and I still can't comment. I got to figure out why I can't comment on YouTube when I'm on my cell phone. Sheila, I see your comment. Hey, Sheila. So if you all are new here to my page and my channel, I am a tax and business strategist. So normally when I am on here, I'm usually talking to you about some type of taxes or business, you know, information, consulting, something like that. But like I said, today I kind of just jumped on because I hadn't been on so long. It's definitely been a while. Y'all know it's tax time and season. Some people are slowed down, but I have not slowed down. We are still very busy in filing taxes. So yeah, Sheila, that's why you haven't seen me. I've been in tax season, and then last week I was in Tampa on a business trip. And that's the other thing I'm going to come on this week too and show you all how I was able to write off my entire 5-day business trip in Tampa. And I'm also going to be going over some of those strategies as well at the Mastermind in June. But one of the biggest things is too that you guys need to know and understand that that's part of the reason to be in the business is we got tax write-offs and deductions. So y'all need to learn them and figure out how to utilize them, and you know, that's part of what I'm here to sometimes help you do, okay? So you can learn these things. Yeah, I literally just spent the last 5 days in Tampa. And I did some filming and content so that way I can kind of show you what is actually a tax write-off versus what is not a tax write-off. But majority of the time when you are traveling, your flight, your airline ticket, your hotel stay, even your rental car can be a tax write-off. I'm going to say it can be because it's not an automatic tax write-off depending on how you do it. Depending on what you do and what you're doing in there, how you actually are keeping up with the documents and the receipts. But I spent about $3,000 because I paid for a Verbo. I usually stay at a Verbo versus a hotel. I like my privacy. I like the feel of being in the house. So, and then I also paid for a Range Rover on Turo, which was about $900 for those 5 days. Now, part of the reason again why I do certain things when I travel, I kind of splurge on myself. I shared that with you all. When I travel, especially for business, I'm going to treat myself, right? So also when you're in business too, depending on what you're doing, right? So I'm like I said, a tax and business strategist and a speaker. So sometimes when you're meeting with people, you're pulling up to these events in and out. Sometimes I want to pull up nice, right? So instead of me paying $150, $200 to a driver to drop me off one time, I'll just spend the money to have me a nice luxury vehicle while I'm traveling. A lot of times I'm meeting with other business professionals, hosting and having business meetings. So me personally, when I'm out and doing business, I like to pull up in something nice, especially if I'm out of town. And then, like I said, how does that cost now how are you able to take that and use it as a business expense, right? So I was there Thursday through Monday, which means all of those days I had to handle business at some point, right? So Thursday and Friday was my mastermind event that I went to, but Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I had to do something pertaining to business all 3 days in order for that to be a tax write-off. It can be something like having a meeting with a potential client, with a potential partner or client, having a meeting with an actual client of yours already, going to look at an office space, right? Those are just 3 out of the 6 to 7 things that you would need to do in order for that entire trip to be a write-off. Also, you guys know that I've shared before, Monday through Friday is one form of writing off. In order for you to be able to write off the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, again, there are certain things that has to be done in that time frame in order for that to qualify. So, of course, I'm going to make sure that I do every single one of those things to qualify for that to be able to take Saturday and Sunday as well. So that's how that includes your full business tax deduction. Because or else if you're not handling business on Saturday or Sunday, you cannot take the deduction for those days. So let's say if you paid for a hotel up until Saturday, your hotel stay on Saturday would not be deductible if you didn't handle business, right? If you get what I'm saying? So technically, it's some other stipulations to it. I'm not going to get all into it in this particular one. But you get what I'm saying. So in order for the entire weekend and the full 5 days to be deductible, that's what I'm going to kind of break down with you over these next couple of days with the video content that I'm going to put out, okay? Also, when I do host the mastermind, though, I am giving you some tax strategies like that on how your trips can be deductible, how your car rental can be deductible, how your airline tickets can be deductible, what days should you include with traveling in order for it to be deductible, okay? Because again, if you're going to spend the money, if you're going to be going to these events and doing things, you want to make sure that it's a tax write-off or a deduction if you're serious in business. Sheila, you say, Lord Jesus, I wish my brain will let me do taxes. That's some great money. It is some great money. It is some great money, but it definitely requires that brain to be working properly. Okay. Mr. Leisure, thank you. So, all right, I'm going to come back probably in like 30 minutes and change the topic. Change the topic, yeah, because I think I got PPP Mastermind. So that doesn't say that I'm doing like an open business QA. Because I haven't been on here in so long, I'll be getting back on a little bit more for this event. Okay, it looks like I scrolled through everything. And my internet is acting real crappy right now. Real crappy. Dun, 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 dun. All right, y'all, I'm out. I'll be back.